Hello and welcome to this week's LancWest Fest. But here today we're talking about green roofs and co-design with residents for the estate-wide refurbishment. So first up, we've got the results of the resident vote for Camelford Court's new roof design. Camelford Court residents voted for a maximum solar panel design with some green roof. And this is an exciting result for the estate, as Camelford Court will be the first block on the estate, and indeed the whole borough, to have a retrofitted green roof with solar panels. And here to tell us more is David Hees. Welcome, David, from our refurbishment team. David, how significant is this for the refurbishment of the estate in general?
Thanks, Robert. Yes, well, it's very exciting and a landmark moment for the refurbishment of the estate. Camelford Court Roof is now leading the way as part of Lancaster West Neighbourhood team's plan to create a model 21st century estate that is carbon neutral by 2030, and the other blocks should follow in a similar fashion.
That's fantastic. So how, what is up there, the camera can go, it's all along the top there?
Yeah, correct, the full stretch.
And so will it be visual from below? Will you be able to notice that there's a green roof?
Not actually, no. There's a little parapet around the perimeter, so it'll be more visible from residents of Camelford Walk. Actually, they'll be looking over it, so it'll create quite a nice view for them.
Yes, thank you very much. And can you tell us more about the co-design process, because this is clearly the residents' decision?
No, exactly. And we held a number of resident engagement events, and when we first proposed the idea, some residents had some concerns with issues such as the initial costs, as well as the effect heating may have inside the homes, as well as if the green roof would actually attract bees, as we had some residents with allergies. So in response to that, the architects came up with a scheme to address all those concerns. So the roof is now mostly covered in solar panels with just a little bit of green roof. And the residents are much happier with that option, which is what they actually voted for in the end.
Thank you. And so what are the advantages of the green roof for the residents?
Well, there's many advantages. Firstly, the main advantage for the environment is that the building itself will have a much lower carbon footprint. Plus, the electricity generated from the solar panels on the roof will actually be fed into the communal area of the building, ultimately leading to lower bills for the residents. So these are, the kind of energy efficient designs that we're looking to incorporate across the rest of the estate.
Thank you very much. And so we've got a bit of noise in the background, but we are living in an urban jungle, so it's important to make this urban jungle as green as possible. Thank you, David. And talking of sustainability, with me is Alice. Welcome, Alice, from Lancaster West Estate's Neighbourhood team. So Alice, the green roof is not only it's not only the sustainable measure. There are other things that are going to happen. Can you tell us more, please?
Hi, Robert. So no, it's not. So we're also looking at things through the refurbishment, like triple glazed windows and new ventilation systems going in resident homes. But one thing we need to ensure is to achieve our goal of becoming carbon neutral estate by 2030 is to make sure that we put sustainability in everything that we do across the estate. So we have things like recycling bins and compost bins. We've recently rolled out our food waste pilot at the walkways, and obviously you yourself, you head up all the gardening on the estate with volunteers, making the estate as green as possible, which helps with things like air and noise pollution and increasing biodiversity and things like that. But in the next few weeks we'll be rolling out our new updated sustainability strategies. Keep an eye out for that across our media channels. We do have a few activities which we do have in our pipeline, but we do want to hear your feedback on the ideas of what you want to see with sustainability on the estate. So the sustainability team will be coming along to the walkways and Treadgold House next week at the pop-up events, so we'll be open to have conversations with all residents there. We also have a green group, which is a group on WhatsApp for staff and residents, where we have consistent conversations about all things that we can see on the estate to make it as green, eco friendly and carbon neutral as possible. So all ideas can be shared on there.
Thank you so much. There's so much going on. It's sometimes really hard to keep up. But for the residents to get involved is really important, Alice, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. We'd like to hear anyone's views on their ideas, and we hopefully can roll them forward.
That's absolutely fantastic. So there you have it. Camelford Court is the first block to get a green roof. And we just had a little bee here. Obviously, it's waiting for it to go on. and the one leading the way to LancWest Estate becoming a greener estate. Yes, we can. Thank you.
Great. Thanks, Robert.
Thank you.